hard to find. So, but I like what this says here. It says the tragedy of American education. 95% of our men are dependent upon the other 5% for their thinking, planning, and managing. And then it says the causes of this condition are lack of proper training,
cool new stuff coming out. So, Michael.
got it. So if you can they see that? Is that the right way?
Yeah.
So Dan showed me this the other day. If you guys know me, I'm a huge fan of books, but what I really love is old books, right? That's my jam. Old books. So Dan showed this to me. This was written in 1912, the year before 1913 when we had the Federal Reserve. So that's why these numbers are really inflated.
Yeah.
But if you guys see this, I think Dan just showed this. I thought this was really cool.
We can also, if you guys go on
load that up.
archive.org, it's archive.org. I found this book on archive.org. If you go to the search, and it's called Salesmanship and Business Efficiency. I think I've talked about this once before, and I might even have showed this page. I can't remember, but kind of a cool book from 1912 that has some, I'm more of a picture guy. I like to read, but I also like pictures and illustrations to kind of keep me focused. But there's some good stuff in there, and you can access it for free. If you buy it, I think it's $120 or something like that. It's not cheap, but hard to find. So,
but I like what this says here. It says the tragedy of American education. 95% of our men are dependent upon the other 5% for their thinking, planning, and managing. And then it says the causes of this condition are lack of proper training. And number one is ignorance of business fundamentals. And number two is ignorance of essentials of advancement. The result is 90% earn less than $1,800 a year. So what is that in today's money?
how much was it?
$1,800 a year, 1913.
13 or 1912?
So 1,800
a year?
1,800 a year. No, it's inflated.
Holy smokes.
So that is equivalent to how much in today's money? 47,000, which is probably true.
Yeah,
Less than 90% learn. And they said 5% earn more than 3,000, which is about probably over 90,000 in today's money, about 100 grand.
Yep.
So ignorance of business fundamentals, ignorance of essentials for advancement. So in your opinion, Dan, what are the fundamentals, building blocks of what you think they should focus on, what they should learn? So you're training from scratch. They don't have any business fundamentals. What are the fundamentals that you would tell them that they need to learn?
I would say the most important thing that you have to learn is the ability to think for yourself.
Okay.
So I would put that into like logic and reasoning, right? And I think that for a lot of people, logic and reasoning was never taught. And so they don't have any idea how you look at a problem and how you diagnose it and how you break it down and how you solve it for yourself and instead of letting someone else solve it always for you. I see this with employees all the time. It's like you give them a task and then they won't follow through with it and they get stuck somewhere and they don't go into just general like step one of problem solving, step two, step three, step four.
Yeah.
And so what they do is they usually throw in the towel, quit, or they'll go and seek advice from someone else that they put at some higher esteem in them. And that could be me. In some cases. I'm not saying that I'm always right by any means, but then they get faulty information because they never went through the gymnastics of solving the problem or attacking the problem on their own.
Yeah.
I think that's the number one thing that gets me by in life. And the number one thing that's made me successful is being able to problem solve at a very, very high level, no matter what the situation, like our water that we just got.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So, I think that's the number one skill. I don't